Minecraft, now with additional stuff. We are going to be heading to the stronghold today, an exploration and tactics space bard, and indeed, there will be some additional stuff found in some of the chests in there, some stuff that I was not expecting, but let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to Minecraft Exploration and Tactics Space Bard. And in the previous episode, I was standing right here, and I threw an Eye of Ender, and it went in this direction towards that other slab on the ground. And so today we are going to try to go find the stronghold. I've got the map that we're currently on, and so the direction that we need to go is kind of east-southeast. You can see up in the upper left-hand corner over here, I'm kind of pointing in this direction towards these mountains. And so we're going to go exploring that way. And I've brought some more empty maps and some more papers so that we can try to make some more maps along the way as well. But I have a feeling that we'll just try to head a few hundred blocks out and see what we encounter. I think for today, I'm going to ride this horse once again, who I believe this is the 11 heart horse, right? Yeah, who doesn't go all that fast, but I think that'll be good for making sure that I don't get myself into too much trouble. I'm going to head a little bit to the south over here because it's one of the few places that I have an easy spot to kind of get across further to the east. But then we will head to the east, start making some more maps. I'm not bringing a bed along, and so if it turns nighttime, we will potentially fight some bad guys, go after trying to kill some more Endermans so that we can get some more Eyes of Ender to help locate the stronghold. I've just got the one Ender Eye left over currently that is currently packed away in my Ender chest that we can use to go looking for things again. But I'm going to cross the water right over here, and then hang a left. This is where we were fighting monsters in the previous episode to get the Diamond Stew achievement in this desert right over here. But if I keep heading this way... Oops! Oh dear. Can this horse somehow get out of here? Yes. Nice work, horse. Oh man, having a horse is the greatest thing ever. When you cannot jump, they are the next best thing, let me tell you. Some of the terrain is still challenging, but I am now made my way out into previously unexplored parts of the world. I'm going to go over there before I go ahead and craft the next map. That should be the next map over compared to one that I have. But yeah, the good news is it's fun to just be out exploring the world and not immediately encountering a world border. The bad news is there's a ton of biomes that I still haven't seen, and most of the biomes that I am seeing are some of the same forest and mountain and birch forest biomes that we've already seen. And so hopefully as we travel even farther afield, we will eventually encounter some really new biomes, get into some really cold stuff or some really warm stuff. That hasn't really happened a whole lot as of yet, but I think somewhere over here will be a good place to... I just press the space bar to try to get the horse to jump. That's not going to work, Brian. Somewhere over here will be a good place to go ahead and craft a new map. I'm thinking right over here. Hey, wolves! I did not bring bones along, but if we ever wanted some friends, we could do that here as well. But I'm going to hop off the horse. Please don't go anywhere too quickly. And I'm going to grab one of the empty maps and look at it, like so. And then I've brought lots of paper. That is the new map. Don't go anywhere, horsey. And so if I surround the map with... I said don't go anywhere. You see him trying to escape. All right, and so now that's at scaling 1 to 2, and I want scaling 1 to 4 to match my other maps. Okay, there we go. And so... my horse is trying to escape. Don't you love me, horsey? Don't you think that this is the most exciting adventure ever? And you want to stay on it forever and ever, and you're glad that I tamed you? These wolves found some sheep. Well, we get some free mutton. Yeah, and I think basically, yeah, kind of mostly in this direction would be a good place to go for the stronghold. The map size that I have right here is a map that is 512 blocks long, and so actually as we get near the edge of this map, I think that would be a good time to throw an Eye of Ender into the sky once again. Ooh, and especially if we're going to be coming across an ocean here, now would be a good time to discover if we need to keep going this way or turn back another way. Is there a nice open... kind of open area where I can throw an Eye of Ender, and if it does fall back to the ground, be able to catch it pretty easily? Let me look for one of those. Okay, I lied. I did end up making a bed. There were no clear spaces around, and so I just spent some time chopping down a bunch of trees around this area so that we'll be able to see which way the ender eye gets thrown, but I didn't want to throw it at night and possibly lose it. And so I'm going to stand on this little half slab right here, and it's either going to go this way or this way, I think. And so let's throw it. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's going this way. Fascinating. All right. And I can see where it landed on the ground. Kind of hopped down kind of right around there. And so fortunately it came back down. But from my map, basically that's headed back in... Where did I originally stand? This direction now. And so, okay, we might be close, because I think from the previous map, if I use my mouse cursor over here, I think it was kind of coming from over here, kind of down in this direction. And so maybe right around here will be where the stronghold is actually located, I'm guessing. Just trying to remember where it looked like on the previous map. In any case, I've got the Silk Touch pick out, so I can pick my ender chest back up. And so we will do that and continue on. Okay, the trees here are very dense, but I am at... Oops, which map is it that I want to be looking at? This one. I am at the portion of the map that I think might be the right location, and so rather than trying to chop down a ton of trees, I'm just going to throw this thing again. Crap, where'd it go? Oh, here it went. Did it just go down into the earth right here? I think I just saw the purple sparkles right here, and so I think the stronghold might be down in this direction. So, horse... I'm going to have to leave you somewhere, and so I'm going to build another little dirt pen for you, and then we're going to try digging down here and see what we find. Alright, I've done some digging down, and I've managed to find a cave system down here. So now we have to go back to remembering what it's like to have to use slabs for everything to get around. This is actually not the direction that I want to head, because I think the stronghold will kind of be in the other direction, but... We'll light up a little bit this way just to ensure that there aren't going to be a ton of monsters sneaking up from that direction. And I also need to manage my inventory. I have a bunch of maps and different things that are cluttering up my inventory right now, and so I'm going to put them away in the ender chest. Then we'll go exploring in this direction, and maybe we'll be able to find the stronghold. Okay, I heard some flowing water, and I found my way into the bottom of a narrow ravine, it would appear. At a glance, I don't think there's actually much in the way of ledges up here where monsters threaten to fall on me. And so I don't feel... This is as close as I'll get to jumping. If you're on a half slab near the corner of water, the water momentum kind of pushes you up like this. And so that's kind of a lot of fun, actually, when you can't jump by pressing the spacebar. But it doesn't look like there's anything over here. I'm going to go in this direction... Yeah, there's definitely a big amount of ravine over here, and will I be able to... I think I can reach up here, get rid of that water source, because I'm always worried not being able to swim about getting stuck in the water. I guess there's a little bit of ledges up here where there could be monsters. But I think this ravine is actually heading away from the direction I think possibly the stronghold is, based on the way I thought I saw the Eye of Ender going. And so I think this doesn't look particularly promising, so I'm going to turn around and dig back in the direction that I think it might be. I hear a whole lot of skeletons over in this direction. Enough that I think that there's a really good chance that there's a skeleton dungeon. And not just the... I heard a bunch of skeletons before and I thought it might be a dungeon. It seems like the more time that's passing, more and more and more skeletons is what I'm hearing. There's one. We've got frugality. So we will use it on him. Oh, there's another guy. Hello. Oh boy. Alright, we got skeletons everywhere, and I did not leave myself a way out. Okay, let's be careful. I am healing up with my food. So that is good. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have a way to exit back out. Great. Somebody dropped a chest plate, so I will check that out in a moment. And I'm talking about all the skeletons I heard, but I'm not seeing any signs of a dungeon, and I'm not hearing any more skeletons now continuing to spawn. So I would be sad if I were wrong about a skeleton dungeon again. I just really want to find a skeleton dungeon, I think is what it is. So I keep hoping. Is anybody sneaking up behind me over here? Alright. We're going to have a bunch of zombies, so let's just start moving forward. We can place slabs on the way back. I do think this is a good direction that's headed in the direction that I think the stronghold might be. Haha! And there's stronghold bricks. Okay, great. Cool. So we did manage to locate it. So that is terrific. Want to make sure I have a little escape path here. And then I just want to double back around and see if any other directions I hear skeletons. There might be a dungeon that was just connected a little ways off from this. Because I really did hear a lot of skeletons before. Oh, hello, creeper. How nice of you to join us. Not really. I'm just saying that. Alright, I was just about to set down the ender chest because my inventory is filled with crap at this point. Yeah, with andesite and diorite and granite. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge keeping your inventory managed. And I'm definitely going to need some more coal for torches, because that was one thing that I forgot to pack when I was originally getting inventory together to leave this trip. But fortunately, there's plenty of it around here, as well as pretty much any cave that you find. And so we will go ahead and craft some more torches, torches, torches. Brian needs a whole lot of torches to light up the stronghold. And I've not visited a stronghold in quite some time. I don't think there's been any changes in recent Minecraft terrain generation. We'll actually go inside there in just a minute. I just want to light up a little bit more over here. Okay, it extends over in this direction too. Yeah, I don't think there's really any kind of changes noteworthy in the last few versions in terms of stronghold generation. But I could be wrong about that. Alright, and the good news is there's actually going to be a lot of stairs and slabs that allow me to go different ways. I think it's probably best to try to do a kind of a top-down approach. And so I'm going to try to do exactly that. But this is one of the few places in Minecraft that seems to be designed for the space-barred player. That is, he who is barred from pressing the spacebar. And okay, we got a little bit of a zombie train over here. I switched to my second iron sword, which has Unbreaking 1 on it. So it should be able to plow through a whole lot of zombies without running out of durability. Hello, skeleton. You have an enchanted bow. You, on the other hand, do not. Neither you wanted to drop a bow for me, though. That's okay. I've got frugality. I don't need your stinking bows. Alright, and we'll just kind of run around. I do recall that sometimes the strongholds are quite large, and it's very easy to get lost inside them. And so I expect it's going to take me some time to kind of light everything up to hopefully eventually find the what do you even call it? The end portal room, I suppose is the correct name. And eventually at some point we'll probably hear silverfish from the silverfish spawner, if we don't just start encountering silverfish inside random blocks here in the stronghold, since they can spawn here, as well as in extreme hills. But, let's see, that's going back to... Ooh, I hear an Enderman. Let me see if I can find him. Alright, sadly I lost track of the Enderman sound. Oh, wait, I hear him again. And it sounds like he's actually right through here. Yes, he's very loud. And so I have a feeling he's actually underneath me down. Yes, right there. Okay, I see the purple particles. Great. So I guess there's an exit down to this level. Yes, here's our Enderman. And there is some ceiling here. Oh, which is good, because apparently I looked at him and didn't even realize. But I ain't scared. Aw, man. No more Ender Pearl. Oh, one of those guys did drop a bow. And there's another Enderman over there, I believe. Where is he? Well, there's a spider. Yes, there is another Enderman. He's right up there. Did I just look at him? Can I look at him now? Yes, he's angry. He's going to come my way. Fantastic. We'll stand over here. Oh, boy. You hit hard, and I'm not regenerating. Hey, I got a pearl. Okay, great. Let's make sure we do that. Armor is still okay. Protection 1, protection 1. Recall that we're not allowed to wear helmets. Bear caps, as it were. And, oh, witch. Who apparently... cannot get around this corner or pathfind over here, and neither can the skeleton. Oh boy, there's another witch. Alright. And so if I take my time over here, I think I'll be okay. Hey witch, you gonna see me? I've got a good bow. I can see you. Alright, there's one arrow in her. Hit the bat. There we go. Other witch has been taken out. I hear more skeletons, which are probably not coming from a skeleton dungeon, because even if you hear a bunch of skeletons, it's never a skeleton dungeon, I think is what we've learned so far in this Let's Play. Oh, and I hear silverfish. Okay, great. And since I did not actually spawn them out of any walls, that means we've got to be near the silverfish spawner in the end portal room. In fact, I see some lava dripping there. It might be right there as a possibility, because there is lava in that room. I'm going to put some light over here. Going to try to make... Hello, creeper. I see you coming. Crap. Alright, that's fine. Oh, boy. Silverfish calling for help. And that's another thing that I really haven't experienced in a while. Getting a sense of just how many silverfish blocks are around here and how much help is going to be called for and how many blocks we're going to lose. That is a crazy button that I guess is attached to a door over here somewhere. Crazy town. Weird kind of generation of this particular structure. I'm going to walk a bit farther away from the silverfish room just to get a little bit more light in a few more areas, and then we'll find our way back over there. Okay, so this is the little kind of, I don't know what you call this room inside the stronghold, but it's got a chest. I don't remember, do you find books in here? What do you find? Apples? Alright, that's fine. What I have found is actually extra storage to drop off a bunch of crap that I don't need to be holding right now, because my inventory is getting rather cluttered. And so I will just do that for the moment. And I also, once again, will create some more torches. Hooray! I don't need this bow either. And the ender pearl is very valuable, but I'll put it aside for just a moment. We'll come back to this chest in a bit. For now, I need to find a better way. Okay, there's going to be silverfish down here. Creeper, actually, if you want to blow up, you could take out the silverfish for me, potentially. Oh, crap. And he didn't even take out the silverfish. What a worthless creeper. Alright, and it should have occurred to me that, oh boy, I was going to fall through the floor there, and that was going to be particularly dangerous. But what's life without a little danger? Alright, there's a zombie who, for whatever reason, is not breaking down this door. I need to eat some food again, so let's do that really quick. And then take on, oops, our Skelebuddies. Do some damage with frugality, finish him off. Hey guys. Oops. I hear a bunch of zombies, but I think I've only seen one or two right here, so I wonder where the other ones have gone. Stronghold, yes, is definitely a big place. And definitely does not have any type of intuitive layout. Alright, I came right past this chest earlier because there were a bunch of monsters that I was trying to avoid. But we haven't actually looked in that chest, and so I definitely want to take a look at what's in there. Let's take care of a few more monsters, get a few more things lit up, so that we feel reasonably safe. And then we will do that. Okay, there's a bad guy over here as well. Hey, Sketty. Because I think you can also find ender pearls in those chests, and so that would be a very useful thing for me to find. Save me the trouble of having to kill more endermen. Oh, where did you just come from? And did you just drop another bow? If so, that's very nice. Not sure where that skeleton came from, though. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, wow, you can get gold horse armor in here. I had no idea. Alright, fascinating. I will once again use this as just a place to drop off some miscellaneous crap. I'm going to continue exploring. Still haven't found the silverfish room. Still just kind of lighting up in random directions rather than trying to listen my way to the silverfish room. Eventually we'll get this whole thing lit up, and we will find it. Ooh, I see some cobble over here. I see. Is this the base of the room that had the chest in it with the wooden ceiling? Maybe that's just always how that structure generates. I had not remembered that, but I think that must be it. I've gotten a little turned around. I've definitely gone down to a lower level, and so it could be the case. Isn't there a ladder in here? So if I climb back up this ladder, does that bring me... No, this is a separate room. This is not the room that I found before. So there's multiple of these rooms, and this one has redstone, fascinating, and iron. Yeah, once again, I'm just going to continue to drop off some things in there. We can loot this whole place for all it's worth. at the end of it, but for right now I just want to get it lit up. Definitely the layout is one of the most challenging aspects of this place, and so one of the things that I've been doing is once I find a place that's completely a dead end, such as right over there, I'm just closing it off so that I don't kind of continue getting lost and continue going in that direction uselessly once again. Hello, zombies who are smarter than I am at finding a path from here to here. Alright, apparently there is a way for them. Hey, he dropped some gold boots. That's great. To get over here. I just found this room where I was hitting some mobs over here, but apparently there is a way for them to walk around. Oh, hello, creeper. I did not see you there. And I hear an enderman over here again, and so of course I want to kill him. Oh, this is... the stronghold is all weird in terms of how it is generated. Kind of glitchy looking. Alright, enderman, where are you at? I want your pearl. There you are. Hey, buddy. You're in a bad spot. Yes! Another ender pearl. Great. Boo, too many things in my inventory. Not as great. Torches, torches, torches. Alright, that got rid of a pile of sticks and gave me a free inventory slot. So that is great. Yeah, I spent a bit of time... Oh, I almost didn't see you there, creeper. Spent a bit of time kind of circling around in some cave systems, and eventually they led back here into the stronghold, and I just heard silverfish again. And so perhaps... Oh, boy. And there's another chest that I haven't seen yet. Perhaps this time we're actually going to get to the place that's going to lead us to the silverfish room. What do we have in here? Oh, wow. Armor? A helmet that I can't wear, another iron sword that I don't currently need, but I'll actually, since it's fresh, go ahead and grab it as my extra sword to keep in my inventory. And, oh, here's the silverfish room. Great, 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 great. Okay, now, this thing is a real pain in the neck. Let me walk far enough away from the silverfish spawner. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Let me actually go ahead and cut. Nope, it's still active. Now it's not active. Okay, great. Silverfish has some really unusual spawn mechanics in that they can spawn... By default, they only spawn at a certain light level, but then they can also spawn at any light level on top of stone or stone bricks, or... I think it's smooth stone, stone bricks. I guess maybe like all of these things that you find here in the stronghold, all of these particular blocks. And so even if you manage to light the whole area up, if there's still smooth stone or different things for the silverfish to spawn on, they can spawn. I'm trying to decide if I want to just destroy the silverfish spawner. I guess there's probably 2 other strongholds in this world, and so if I do want silverfish for some other reason, we've done some experimenting and fun things with Minecraft science in the past with silverfish and silverfish spawners. I think I will not plan to do that in this particular series. Although, if I do want to, there will be other strongholds where we can go for that. But basically, I was going to try to make this area a little bit safer and then just take a peek. And there's already 4 eyes of Ender in here, and so we'll only need 8 more, and so that is very nice. And now I'm going to get my map out and just see where this is on the map, and probably dig straight back up so that we have easy access to get into this room, once I've made sure that kind of like all the other area right around here is sufficiently well lit, which I think it is at this point. This might have been one of the last areas that I hadn't lit of the stronghold coming over here. So here is the map, and you can see where I am barely just at the bottom. My armor bar is kind of covering it, but that's where we are. And so that, and we are kind of facing in this direction. Okay, so the end portal room does appear on this map. And so this should make it easy to kind of like find and get back to, so that's great. While trying to go back to some of the chests that I'd left, I discovered that there was a whole nother section here of the stronghold that I hadn't explored. There is a library. Forgotten all about these things. Like I said, it's been a while since I've explored a stronghold. And fortunately, it appears quiet. Could be some creepers trying to hide behind some of these bookshelves. But I think we're okay. And there's a ladder over here, and so I think this is the one that has the chest that just has some books. Maybe they have enchanted books nowadays. I don't know. Although, where is it? It seems to me that the chest, right, is kind of not so much hidden. Okay, that's just books and paper. And then I think possibly on top of, yeah, there's another chest over there as well. top of one of these bookcases, there's another chest. I wonder if they have enchanted books ever inside these. Oh, a compass. That's crazy. All right, well, definitely, I'm saying definitely, it's not definitely, but based on what I remember previously, it is the case that there are now some new bits of loot that one can find in the stronghold, although possibly it's simply me failing to remember how things used to be. And yes, this did finally dead end. So I think possibly it's all explored at this point. So I'm going to gather up all the other loot out of the other chests and meet you guys back at home. I'm definitely loving this horse, and he's not even my best or fastest one. I just brought him along because I wasn't sure for our first real adventure whether it was worth taking the best horse or just taking another one of them along, and so I just didn't want to take as many risks with the good horses. But we are back at home. I'm going to sleep in a bed. I spent a lot of time in the stronghold, but a lot of it was kind of repetitive, just kind of lighting things up and fighting a few monsters. And so I'm going to do some video editing and figure out how much time we have left in this episode and what else we might want to do. There are a couple more things I'd like to do this episode. Since we fought a bunch of monsters in the stronghold, we are back above level 30. And I seem to recall that we can get protection 4 on these diamond boots, which would be fantastic. And so let's go ahead and do that. Protection 4, unbreaking 3. I will take it. That is a good pair of diamond boots. I definitely would not mind adding some feather falling, and eventually some depth strider might be nice as well. But we'll go ahead and wear those. Oh man, they look amazing. Look at me. Go Brian, go Brian. It's your boots, it's your boots. And then the other thing I want to do is actually move my little map wall to kind of a more permanent location. I had not ever used the method of using triangulation on a map in order to find the stronghold before, but you'll recall that we originally threw the ender eye in this direction, so I was facing in this direction. And you can see on this map, oops, if I were to draw a line kind of in this direction, it would be going just like that. And if we get our whole map wall up here together, where I've kind of moved it, basically we could draw a line straight through there and straight down to there, and sure enough, the stronghold was right around here. And then I had thrown another ender eye from somewhere over here, and it was pointing this way. And so basically with one good line kind of pointing in this direction and another good line pointing in this direction, it made it very easy to kind of home in on the location of the stronghold. These are maps, once again, that are zoomed out twice at a distance of 512 blocks across, and so that could be a good map size if you're trying to find a stronghold. Locate it with the least number of ender eyes. But I think that'll be a good place to call it for today. Now we know the location of the stronghold. There's a number of other things that we could do to beef up. We still need to get some more gold to get the overpowered achievement. So there's a lot of things that we might do next time. I'm not sure. But in any case, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Exploration and Tactics SPACEBARR'D. Bye-bye.